Hi and welcome. My name is Kathy, and today we have with us Pastor Jim Brackett. Pastor Brackett, you taught college nutrition for 10 years. There must be a lot of exciting things you can share with us about nutrition.
Well, it's so fascinating because the world of the cell and getting nutrients from our food, that whole thing is just so fascinating. It's just marvelous, the mechanics and the transport and of course the digestion and absorption is just endless. I mean, you can get PhDs in the most minute area and still we're scratching the surface.
Wow, wow.
But one of the things that I always enjoy helping audiences understand is this issue of what we call fiber.
Okay.
And I have people do it with me just for fun. I have them put their fingers together like this and then draw their fingers toward their hand like that. And I say, that's how much fiber is in all animal products. How much?
Nothing.
Zero. It doesn't matter whether it's milk or cheese or eggs or fish or fowl or any kind, there is zero fiber. Now, fiber comes in two broad categories. We call it soluble and insoluble. And the insoluble fiber, when it gets mixed with water, it doesn't, I'm sorry, the soluble fiber, when it gets mixed with water, it doesn't dissolve like sugar would in a glass of lemonade or something, but it absorbs the water and makes a gelatinous slurry. This is in the small intestine. And the purpose of that gelatinous slurry is to slow the movement of the nutrients. It's like if everybody was in a swimming pool playing volleyball or something and somebody said, everybody out of the pool, they could all quickly get over to the steps and climb out. But if the pool was full of molasses, it would take a while to get out, see? So the analogy is that you have a meal and the time it takes for the meal to be digested and absorbed is too brief for when there's no fiber there.
Okay.
And however, if the fiber's there, it might take 5 or 6 hours for all this. And there are many ramifications of that. One is that Americans have an unrefined, a refined diet and in terms of carbohydrates. And so these carbohydrates are digested up into sugars, and the sugars get into the bloodstream rapidly because there's no fiber there, and they get these big sugar spikes, and then they get these big sugar drops, and they know exactly what to do when that drop occurs. Just have a piece of pie or a donut or something, and they get another spike, and then they get another drop, and so this is the condition known as, well, people call it hypoglycemia, but what we use in the clinic is that it's reactive hypoglycemia. That is to say, the body is reacting to the way you're treating it. If fiber is present, the sugar is delivered slowly to the bloodstream, and the sugar rises slightly as the meal's being digested, and then it kind of starts to fall slightly, and the body can completely control that very easily. This reactive hypoglycemia is the forerunner to diabetes. It is one of the contributing factors. We don't exactly know the mechanism, but it's real common. And people come to our classes and we feed them plant-based diets so they can get well, and they look at this breakfast and they think, "Woo, I'm going to get my M&Ms. You know, I'm going to be hungry pretty soon." They can't believe it. It's not that there's not enough food there, but they look at it. But that's breakfast at 7 o'clock, and then by 1 o'clock, they're hardly hungry. They can't believe it because the fiber, see, has made it digest slowly, which is what the body really needs. Now, the unsoluble fiber, it provides bulk, and that's a whole other question that maybe we can get into sometime in terms of the health of the colon without that present. It's a very interesting topic. But this is absent in all animal products, and in most of what Americans eat from plants, from the store in a box or a bag, is also without it, almost completely. Americans are it's just insane the way we treat our bodies.
We eat that sad diet, don't we? Well, I know that most people really need the information about fiber. It's really very, very important. You see it on cereal boxes and everything. Well, for those of you who would like more information on fiber and the importance of the fiber, please visit our website at NEWSTART.com. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, Pastor Brackett, for being here with us and sharing that information.